Hi everyone, it's Nancy Wethington and I'm here with my newest project for 49 and Market, and what I've done is used the new Create an Album book pages along with one of the landscape 2-inch wide albums, and it is so easy to do. Let me describe first what comes with the Create an Album. This comes with the hinge already scored for you, and it also comes with 8 single pages. These are all in heavy cardstock, and I chose to use the white, although you can also get them in black. It comes with a side flip. It comes with 2 vertical folds. It comes with 2 horizontal folds, and then you get 2 of the album spine hinges. Now, if you're working with the 2-inch album like I did, you only need 1 of the spine hinges. If you're working with the 4-inch album, then you're going to use 2 spine hinges and just place them side by side in your album. The spine hinges that are included with the Create an Album give you a 1/4 inch seam in between each page, and each of the spines will allow for 4 pages. So let me show you the inside of the book and we'll go from there. But man, what an easy way to create your album. So for this particular album, I use the new Vintage Artistry Nature Study, and I love this collection. I actually like anything that has to do with the outdoors. My husband and son are big outdoors people, and I have more fishing and hunting trips, pictures of trips that you can imagine. This is all layered on the outside, and I love that wander and wonder. And then I use some Excelsior in between the layers, and I found this little guy in the yard somewhere, and just put as many layers as I could on the cover. On the inside cover, I used one of the cluster kits. This is Nature Study cluster kits. And I used, although the cluster kit package comes with 4 different kits that you can put together, or 4 different clusters that you can put together, I used the longest one to do on the inside of my book. And then what I did is kept the top and bottom of this open so I could slide photos behind it, and then also put a smaller photo here. Of course, you can also keep all the tops open of all 3 of these frames and slide photos inside those frames. But I really enjoy doing this. They're very easy to put together. You get all the elements you need for all 4 of the clusters. And what I ended up doing with the rest of these, because there's so many neat elements, I just use the other elements in different parts of my book. And you'll pick up on that in a little bit. So that was the inside cover. And then for page number 1, I used 2 of these single pages that come in the Create an Album. They're blank. They fit perfectly in the book. And I decorate everything before I attach it to the spine and the hidden hinge. So let me explain to you how I decorate it, and then we'll go through how I put it in the book. So this is page number 1. I made room for 2 photos, or journaling here and then slip a photo behind the frame here. And then once that was finished, I took this page and added it to the spine and then decorated page number 2 before I glued it in again. And this is just one of the single pages, sorry, and did a belly band, decorated the belly band a little bit, and added a card I had left over from the Toast collection because I thought those looked like such cool wildflowers, and I love that collection as well. And I thought that I could incorporate a couple of the papers into this that I had left over from one of my projects. So for the second page, what I did is attach it to page number 1 by just gluing the top, gluing it onto the hinge, and then gluing the bottom, but no glue in the center at all, so that I could create a pocket, a side pocket. And I took one of the ephemera pieces, added a tab, and added a transfer to the tab. And then that tucks in. There we go. And I do leave the tab sticking out. Sometimes I just like things when you flip a page open, you can see that there's something inside. Now for this page, page number 3, I used one of the foldovers. And instead of using it as a full fold over, I decided to score it at 2 inches to make a side pocket. I did use magnets in this, and you can get those on the 49 and Markets site as well, and I use the large magnets when I'm doing my books, mainly because I think they have a little more grab. And when you're putting layers in your book, including a photo here, they still have enough grab to hold your page shut. You can hear the click. So for the outside, I used a frame. I used a chipboard piece, another chipboard piece with mushrooms and a butterfly, a little butterfly at the top here. And then we'll open this. And like I said before, now I have a side pocket. I used this name tag, but added some transfers to it. This is a transfer also. I love the detail in that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then a piece of ephemera. And then I left this pretty plain. The only thing I did with this was added the transfer Explore More. Okay, so then again I added this page to the spine only, and then I did my next page. And this page makes use of this side flip. So if you can see here, if I'm holding this right, there's already a seam made for you. So before I ever glued this back piece on, I'm gluing that seam to the back of this main green paper. And then you have a side flip. Fun, huh? And then a space for a large photo, some transfers as well, some ephemera, including, look at the detail in that bee. Just crazy. So good. Some more transfers. And that page is finished, so I'm going to glue it on the spine, across the top only, and the bottom only of the previous page. And then again, I can use a side pocket. So journaling, photos. The nice part about these are I use the 6x8 pages for my inserts because look at those nice lines for journaling. So you can journal and have some really pretty areas without your writing going all wonky. I used transfer here and then a little tab here. And more transfers. I'm telling you, these transfers are gorgeous. So that'll tuck inside that pocket. And I'm leaving a little bit of that showing. And I didn't show you this, but I have to because he's so cute. Look at him. Okay, I'm over it now. No, I'm not. I'll never get over those sweet little bugs. Okay, so now we're on page 3. And for page 3, I used 2 blanks, one for page 3, one for page 4. And I'll show you what I did on these. I used a doily with some transfers, and a ribbon ephemera piece. And then one of these, I don't know what to call these, glass enclosures, and used transfers on those, and then use both of these as a tuck behind. I don't like to use a tuck behind in my books and have everything falling out the bottom. So I either try to create 2 tuck behinds that'll hold everything in place, or I like to create a stopper. So that's what these 2 are made for. Then the back page, I added a piece of extra paper that I had to make a fold out. Tuck behinds here with a jar and some transfers. Transfer here. Glued again. Oh, this has a magnet in it, sorry, and that'll close up that side flip. And then, like I did before, attach it to the hinge. Glue it to the first page on the top and on the bottom to create a pocket. And as soon as I get this in here, there we go. And then page number 4, I used a belly band, decorated the belly band with some ephemera and transfers. Took one piece of paper that I had left that happened to be 12 inches wide, scored it at 4 inches and 8 inches, and so now I have a trifold ready for photos and journaling, and then a stopper at the bottom so it doesn't fall through. Page number, I guess this would be 8, I used the flip. This is the vertical, vertical fold out, and made a side pocket with ephemera, added some layered pieces to the pocket, open, and the top has a nice big space for a photo with some tickets, and again I used transfers. Then I put in on the bottom, oh, did I glue that all the way down? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. A frame for your photos, some ephemera. Open that. The middle section, another place for a photo with more ephemera. And then the bottom, again, nice big photo and ephemera added. And these all use magnets. You can hear the click. And then the inside cover, I use the same piece because you do get 2 of them, so I did make use of both, and did some pockets with using just ephemera pieces that I had left. Let me get those tucked back in. There we go. And this, of course, I used as a stopper. Transfer here. This one I'm opening at the bottom. And this I put in a pocket. The butterfly in this tab acts as the closure. This tucks in behind the butterfly. The top, nice big frame with some ephemera and transfers. The center section, another frame, kept the top open so you could put in your own photo. And the very top section, another side pocket with some transfers again for Discover. And that's my book. On the back, I made use of this as part of the packaging from the Nature Study collection. And I love this plaid, so I use that on the back. As you can see, hopefully it has some shine to it, which is nice for your back, for the back cover, because no matter where you put it, it won't get all messed up. It's easy to wipe that off with a super damp cloth. And then I just added one of the glass domes with some transfers. So I hope you enjoy my book. It was so fun to put together. And I hope you try your own album and create an album. So easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.